get ready, as you're going to get another view of Sean's View Entertainment. Now, as everybody knows, I'm all about WWE news, rumors, headlines, previews, predictions, opinions, and all that other stuff. But you see, I go above and beyond. I try to give you something different. I try to expand Sean's Entertainment, giving you more content, something that you can dig. Now, some of you might like this, some of you may not. And if you don't like these kind of videos, well, simply don't click the play button. Because the story is going to unravel right now, because Sean's Entertainment is going to present to you vlogs, daily updates, random thoughts, things I'm doing in my life, things that are happening to me, things I'm doing to other people, whether it be good, whether it be for them, whether it be against them. Whatever's going on in my life, whatever's happened, whatever I feel is worthy enough and good enough to bring up to you people. Not that I'm here to hurt anybody or torture anybody, but here's the thing. I've been filling out some job applications, not recently, but maybe 6 months ago. You know, because this YouTube thing, you know, even though I'm getting up there, you know, I'm climbing the ranks, I'm climbing the ladder of success. You know, it's all about the money nowadays. You got to make money to live. You got to make money to pay your rent, you know, your bills, you know, put food on the table, you know, support a life. And you need money to live. Instead, you can find yourself, you know, living out of a box or being homeless. But, you know, I'm not here to make fun of the homeless people, because, you know what, I can imagine, I can't, well, you know, I can only imagine what it would be like to be homeless. So I'm doing everything in my power to make more money, you know, and get ahead of the game, because right now I am buried in debt, I'm buried in bills. I am buried. I'm just as buried as the Wyatt family right now, but that's just, you know. Anyways, so today, and this is going back, like I said, maybe a year ago even. I don't even know applications were still, you know, valid, you know, 6 months or a year later. But it's funny, because I filled out applications for, you know, McDonald's and Taco Bell, who we know right now are at each other's throats. The breakfast war, the battle that is being fought from within. Whoever thought that McDonald's would see Taco Bell as a competition? But that's exactly what's happening in the year 2014, because it's the breakfast battle. Which tastes better? Which can you get faster? You know, it's which is more consistent for you? Which is healthier for you? Well, I don't know if there's much health in Taco Bell and McDonald's, but let me get to the moral of the story here. Is it ironic, or is it just a plain coincidence that on the same day, to know that these two chains, these two companies are butting heads for a supreme battle, now not only battling to be the #1 breakfast chain, but they're battling to get Sean's View Entertainment. Okay, so maybe they're not battling to get me, and maybe that I'm not on the top of their list, but it is something how they both called me on the same day, asked me to come in for a job interview. Now, you know, this really, you know, this weighs heavy on Sean's View Entertainment. I have definitely a big choice here. Do I stay on YouTube? Do I leave YouTube and leave all my subscribers behind to flip some hamburgers and put some cheese in the tacos? Well, let me tell you what. When faced with this epic decision of making some upwards to $8 or $9 an hour instead of being here on YouTube, being prolific, consistent, and dedicated, my passion is not flipping hamburgers. My devotion is not towards putting the meat in the tacos. Okay, and I'll be the first one to admit that I don't know if I'm going to go back to McDonald's after learning that they use pink slime in the hamburgers. I don't know if I'm going to go to Taco Bell knowing that Ronald McDonald likes Taco Bell. But I know this. I know that I'm going to stay on YouTube, because the bottom line is I probably would make more money staying on YouTube than I would flipping burgers at McDonald's or chopping up the meat at Taco Bell. So, even though Burger King or Wendy's, you would think would be what McDonald's is most worried about. Right now, they're most worried about Taco Bell. But what should be most worried about is whether or not Sean's View Entertainment is going to accept this job interview. And right now, it's looking like I'm not going to accept the job interview from either Taco Bell or McDonald's. Now, if all my subscribers were to leave me behind or unsubscribe, or, you know, for whatever reason, they don't want to be a part of me, they don't want to watch me, they don't want to comment on me, well, then I guess I would have to go out and get a real job in the real world, because, you know, you're marked as a bad person. You're a horrible human being if you don't get a real job in the real world. Well, this is my job, biatch. And if you don't like that, well, then do something about it, because this is what I live for. This is what I'm passionate about. This is where my dedication is. This is where all the love and admiration is. This is where the respect comes in. You know, maybe when I was 16 or 17 or 18 or 19 years old, I would have filled out an application for there. And you're saying to yourself, well, Sean, why did you do this 6 months or a year ago? Well, Yes, it's all about getting more money. But you see, I have grown so much here on YouTube that I'm not going to come on here and say that I'm a 100-naire or a 1,000-naire or a millionaire, but I can't come on here and release how much money I am making a month, because that is against my terms, that is against my contract. But I can guarantee you it's probably a lot more money than I would make at Taco Bell or McDonald's. Or, well, one could say, well, how would you get a job at McDonald's and Taco Bell? You know, why should I deal with that stress? Why should I deal with the BS? Why should I deal with the propaganda? Why should I deal with a boss telling me what I can and cannot do? If there's one thing I can't stand is walking into a job and you're doing the best you can do to the best of your abilities, and you're having a boss going up your ass all day long telling you how to do the job, and you're not going fast enough, and you're not up to par with the company wants, and all this yada yada yabba dabba bullshit. No. Sean's View Entertainment isn't going to deal with all that crap. I much rather deal with haters and trolls and skeptics than deal with all the crap that goes on behind the scenes at Taco Bell and McDonald's, and learning after the pink slime and after all the antics that Taco Bell's using against McDonald's. I don't need to be involved in any of that drama. Okay, this is just a bunch of conflict. I don't need that conflict. I have enough conflict and trouble here on YouTube, but I'm willing to deal with that because this is what I love. This is what I want to do. They say do something in life that you love. Do something in life that you're good at. Well, this is what I'm good at. This is what I want to do, and this is what I want to be accomplished at. So as much as I appreciate the offer, as much as I say, well, thank you for the job interview, I say no thank you. No thank you to Taco Bell and McDonald's. But thank you for being interested in the only view that matters right here on YouTube.com, Sean's View Entertainment. So you can have your little war. Wage the battle. Who's going to win? Who's going to have the supremacy, the supreme breakfast sandwich, or the breakfast taco? Because I'm going to taco my ass right on out of here. Subscribe. I'm staying on YouTube. YouTube now, then, and forever. I ain't going anywhere. Sean's View wins again. Later.